Hi again, everyone. Brian Rhodes here. Hey, I hope all is right with all of you out there today. Well, a big change in my life over the last week. I adopted another dog. I don't know if I shared with you. I lost Jazzy I guess a couple of weeks before Steamfest. Jazzy was quite a little wonder. I adopted her when she was 7.5. She had a very serious problem, which meant that she probably would not have ever been adopted out of the Toronto Humane Society. She had a habit of biting people and as well attacking other dogs. She had a big anger on for other dogs. In fact, it was all I could do to restrain her in some cases. She was a 65-pound dog, Rhodesian Ridgeback, and pulled me over at least 3 times. As I say, she was quite the terror at the outset. But as time went on, maybe after a year and a half, she did settle down quite a bit. Not ever 100%, but certainly in our house, she was incredible. I don't know if it was because she had this problem and I focused in on her more. I had to always keep her on a short tether when I walked her. Always in the back of my mind, I had this concern about the damage that she could do. Never had any incidents whatsoever. Friends came into the house. She greeted them very nicely. That didn't seem to be a problem, but on the street it was another problem. And so consequently, always connecting with her. And for that reason, I think she was very much a different dog for me. And she taught me something. She taught me that I think I was a better person, that I believe I'm a better person with a dog. I'm not saying I changed with Jazzy, but Jazzy gave me an opportunity to, I guess because of the interaction, realize that. So, I was sitting here for the last while, a couple of weeks since Steamfest, and I started thinking about another dog. Nice to have the freedom to travel and whatnot, but on the other hand, I did find myself not getting the exercise I should get. A dog does demand that you take her or him out for walks at least 3-4 times a day. So that kind of was pressing on me. And so I happened to see an article and also took a look at the Toronto Humane Society's Dogs for Adoption, and my eyes caught a specific dog. Of course, I'm going to look for a dog that would have difficulty being adopted. I'm home all day for the most part, as would be good for a dog. I can spend time with them, train them, help them, etc. So I would look for that dog that really needs a home. And my eyes fell on Odin, and I don't mean any pun intended, but the reason I saw Odin and he kind of hit a chord with me was he had lost one eye. And I thought, chances are he's going to have difficulty at best maybe being adopted. So I did check it out and found he has a very interesting story. He's was a street dog on the streets of Bangkok, Thailand. And an incredible man, Dominic Roussel, who's a vice president of the Toronto Humane Society, goes over to Thailand once a year for 4 or 5 months. And out of his own pocket, spends a lot of money on helping dogs, getting them veterinarian care, etc. And while in Bangkok, and then over the last 10 years has brought 175 dogs here to Canada for adoption. And he personally goes about finding those dogs homes. When I heard that and I started talking about Odin, who was one of those dogs he bought back, in fact, Odin and his brother, I started maybe mellowing a bit and thinking that, well, here's a dog that really needs me. Or at least I thought would need me. And so I took a closer look. Well, of course, the minute I take a closer look, game is over. I'm gonna want him without question. And he does have problems. And not only does he have the eye problem, he seems to not think he does. But anyway, he is very skittish. You can imagine a dog that lived on the streets of Bangkok, not used to maybe housing, not used to our climate, one with the loss of an eye, very, very skittish, almost to the point of panic. I can tell you I've had him home now for 5 days. I'm sharing some pictures of him with you here. You know something? Already I see signs of him settling in. Very difficult to get him to go out the door, down the hall for a walk, or down the hall, into the elevator and outside for a walk. But he's mellowing on that as well already. So I just wanted to say to you that, you know, we often think of dogs as playthings and whatnot, but you know, the truth is, as with me, a dog makes me a better person. And I think from a companion point of view, a dog has a lot to offer. So if you're looking for a pet, you don't always have to get a puppy. There are hundreds of dogs, oh my gosh, incredible number of dogs that are mid-age, older, who need a home and can give you everything that you want, and maybe not a lot of the demands that come with training a puppy and so on. So if you're looking for a dog, please consider an older dog and give that dog a good home. And I'm pretty confident that in return, you'll end up with a great companion, okay? So enough for now. We'll talk again soon, and I'll keep you posted occasionally on how Odin is doing. Bye-bye now.